Nebraska Farm Bureau's Policy Issues Forum wrapped up this week, with members from across the state presenting issues they face on their farms and ranches to the State Legislative Policy Committee. NEFB's Craig Head caught up with the first vice president and chairman of the Policy Development Committee, McHargue of Merrick County. He talked about the top issues discussed at the forum.
So we have members from across the state coming in and kind of weighing in on the preliminary policy process. And so we'll be looking at those policies that have been submitted by the county, and then we just kind of do a check on just preliminary, see where people are at on the issues. Today we're mainly just receiving input, kind of explaining if a county sent a policy in, getting the background, what they're trying to convey with their policy, what brought the policy up, and then the SLPC committee will actually take a little deeper dive. We'll look at all the policies together, and then out of that process, we will develop the report that we submit to the delegate body in December.
What are you hearing? What are some of the policy issues that our folks are dealing with this today?
Yeah, one of the things that is continuing to be top shelf is trade, and that we continue to do trade, making sure that our trade policy is good. Talking a little bit about healthcare. Healthcare and the price of healthcare seems to be pretty top of mind for people. So we're looking at some different policies that have to do with cost transparency, what hospitals are charging, how that trickles down, how they're billing, just to try to get a handle on the cost part of it. Is quickly becoming one of our highest costs as farmers and ranchers. And that's disturbing when there's so many other things that we need to be paying for in production.
And I know biotechnology is always on the topic for people, and in this time we're talking a little bit about livestock, maybe what you're hearing there.
The conversation of gene editing in the livestock industry, we're doing that some in the plant industry. How acceptable is it going to be? What are the merits of it? What are the downfalls of it? We're trying to really look forward and how this is going to land, but we do know that and generally, Farm Bureau has always been in favor of advanced technology, helping us do what we do better, more efficiently, and producing food for the world. So a lot of aspects within the biotechnology, within the livestock sector right now. So we're kind of wading through those waters.
And maybe just closing, we always talk a lot about property taxes, and a lot of folks here just got out of the field, and that's top of mind for a lot of folks. Maybe talk about what you're hearing on property taxes.
It's amazing. I spent a lot of time in the combine myself for the last several weeks, and you start thinking about cost and property tax, and in the hallway conversation, just a lot of conversation about, are we going to get something done legislatively this year? Just a feeling of something has to happen. Production costs where they're at, the percentage of costs that taxes are of our input into the commodities is just astronomical. So people are really wanting solutions, and they're looking forward to Farm Bureau being a part of that solution, and the legislature and the governor's office, and really hoping that something can get done.